In this training video, we will be going over how we build community at Woodinville Day Camp. There are 10 steps that outline how we build community at Woodinville Day Camp. These steps include unit time, learning names, identifying common ground, health and safety, Woodinville Day Camp rules, buddy systems, name tags, discussing the schedule, group agreements, and finally attending stations and schedules. The first step of building community is unit time. On the first day of camp, each unit spends time getting to know the group in which they will be spending most of their camp experience with. It can take the younger girls about an hour, and the older, more experienced units spend about 30 minutes having unit time. The first day of camp can be very exciting, yet overwhelming. So this is where the PAs take the time to review what the rest of camp will look like for the week. The second part of building a successful community is learning names. Each unit plays fun, get-to-know-you games, or activities that involve the names of all the unit members. These games then lead to the third step, which is identifying common ground. When identifying common ground, you and your campers can share common interests, like maybe a couple of you like soccer, or maybe you both play a musical instrument. Each unit can identify common ground by sharing thoughts in a circle, playing a game, or by any other ideas you have. The fourth step to building community is health and safety. You want to make sure that you, your campers, and any other campers in your unit are ready for the week. You should make sure that they all have on their sunscreen. Make sure to help campers if needed. And one of the most important tasks is to make sure that everyone has a full water bottle. Keep in mind, if it's too hot out, find shade and take breaks. And watch out for wet socks and any blisters. The fifth step is going over the general rules at Woodinville Day Camp, including always use a buddy system, don't go off alone, no climbing trees, keep 2 feet on the ground, no going in the river, walking near is okay, no altering camp shirts, closed-toed shoes are required, so no walking barefoot and no flip-flops, leave it better than you found it, clean up every day, and pick up all the trash. No water balloons, but we have water play. No outside food or candy, we are a tree nut-free camp. The sixth step to building community is your buddy. You get to decide on how you will have buddies for the week. Are you going to have the same buddy each day, switch it up, or rotate? You can play a game or draw names out of a hat to decide. Following buddy systems is name tags. Our Woodinville Day Camp community would not be as successful as it is if we didn't have name tags. On the first day of camp, your unit will get to make name tags for each person out of tree cookies and string. Then they'll get to decorate them with markers. But remember that camp names are for adults and teens only. Check out the What's a Camp Name video for more ideas. Another great step in building our community is talking about the schedule. What does the week look like? What will we do? This is an opportunity for your unit to talk about what the weekly and daily schedule will look like. You want to share the schedule with all the campers and make sure to give a copy of the schedule to the PAs. Here is an example of what a schedule might look like for the week of camp. The ninth step is the unit's group agreement. Depending on your unit, you can complete this in the morning, or you can start it in the morning and finish it later in the day. You will find the markers and posters boards in your box. This is a great activity for the PAs to lead. To start off the group agreement, you want to brainstorm and make sure to take notes and include everyone's ideas. Next, you want to narrow down ideas, or you can reword them to incorporate more suggestions. And finally, you can make the poster, which is great to refer back to during the week of camp. It is also a great idea to have the campers sign the group agreement. The final step of building community is attending stations and knowing your schedule. Make sure that you are getting to your stations on time and knowing where you are going. Please note that if you are going to the fire station, you're going to need some more time to get there, which is also a great time to hit the fleshies before and after you go. And remember that everyone should be actively participating at the stations, including the leaders and the PAs. Remember that being at a station does not mean a break. All staff should refrain from using their cell phones. To help make sure that you are rotating into each of your stations, you can enlist your campers to keep track of the time. In summary, working through these 10 steps will help you ensure that you have a successful week at Woodinville Day Camp. That's all for this training video. See you at camp!